Hey, Joshua. Hmm? Do you think I'm really cut out to be a bracer?
Well, you seem to have inherited your father's skill with the staff, and your nosy personality doesn't let you ignore someone in distress.
Really? You think so?
Sure, but why are you asking? You're still thinking about what happened back at the tower?
Yeah. Because of my carelessness, Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. If Dad hadn't come when he did, he could have been seriously injured. I guess I'm just worried about whether or not I'll be able to stay on top of things in the future.
That kind of talk doesn't sound like the Estelle I know.
Huh?
If we fell today, then all that's left to do is take back our losses tomorrow, right? Overthinking, worrying about things that haven't happened yet is definitely not like you. Isn't being a bracer what you've always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like what happened today discourage you?
Joshua, you're right. This isn't like me at all.
I don't think a serious expression really suits your face either. You laughing like a big ditz is far more natural for you.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're gonna see my angry expression if you keep that up.
Okay, admit that last comment was pushing things a bit.
I'll have a look at this time. And thanks for cheering me up. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready to get home and eat. My stomach just started growling like a bear.
Maybe glutton is closer to the mark than ditz.
We're home, Dad. We finished reporting to the guild like you told us to.
Good work, kids. The details of your report will be reviewed at each branch and will affect your pay and rank advancement in the future. Please make sure that you always remember to do it.
Don't worry, we will. And before I forget, I got that copy of the Libel news you wanted. There was this letter for you at the guild too.
Handed over the Libel news and letter.
A letter, huh?
Well, I'm going to get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and Dad. Thanks for coming when you did today. You really helped me out back there.
I see you're being rather gracious today. Papa is happy. How delightful that my daughter has finally understood what a great man her father truly is. There's no need to hold back, Estelle. Come and jump into your father's loving arms.
In your dreams! I swear, the men in this house always have one thing in common. They never know when to shut up.
I guess she's not as depressed as I had thought she'd be. Should I be thanking you, Joshua?
I didn't do much, I just gave her a push in the right direction. Estelle's a resilient girl to begin with.
Yes, she is, but she still has a long way to go. She'll run into more than just a few stumbling blocks in this line of work. And overcoming these obstacles is what will teach her to stand on her own 2 feet.
There's that soft side of yours talking again.
Oh no! Are eggs supposed to explode like that? I guess I shouldn't have gone in expecting to make a perfect meal in a single try. No wait, cooking is supposed to be about passion. Exploding is are passionate, right? Now once more!
That thought of mine can sometimes be a little too passionate.
I think I'll go help with dinner. We don't want the curtains to catch fire again. But it is right, there's no telling what we can expect to have a bite of food ready on the dinner table.
Haha. Alright then, let's see what this letter is all about, shall we?
Cassius cuts the letter seal.
A message from the Erebonian Empire? What? What? Wow, this is a surprise.
The new dish is what I call Estelle's explosion over rice. Be sure to savor every last morsel.
I will. Your cooking this evening is excellent. My compliments to the chef.
This is raw talent at its best. Today certainly has been a busy but great day nonetheless. We qualified as junior bracers, had our first sphere assignment, and I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinner this time!
Not to mention the food being delicious. For a first attempt, the dish is actually quite edible. At first I thought I might have to pitch it out of the window when you weren't looking, but it seems the technique won't be necessary tonight.
Sometimes you're just so despicably rude that... Don't you know how to be humble and just say something tastes nice?
Alright then, how about this? Boy, I never thought I'd be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on business. You made a splendid meal, Estelle.
Thanks, Dad. Wait, business?
Are you really leaving again?
Yes. Something unexpected came up. This time I'm going to be away for a while.
Hold on a minute! You're leaving when?
Tomorrow morning.
What? I don't care what kind of job you're doing, that's just too soon!
It's about that letter, isn't it? Was there some sort of incident?
Oh, it's nothing like that. Just a simple investigation. I'll have to visit a number of places, so it'll take me about a solid month before I'm through. That being the case, please take good care of the house while I'm away.
What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some vague excuse like that and take off for who knows how long.
We have to accept it, Estelle. Bracer's job is to help those who come to us for help.
I know. But what are you going to do about all your jobs here at the Roland branch? You've already accepted a few of them, haven't you?
Oh, only about 5 or 6. So I was thinking, and how about both of you handle them for me instead?
What? Are you really asking us to do the work that you're supposed to be doing?
That I am. I'll have you do the ones which I think you can accomplish. And I'll ask Scherazard to handle the difficult ones. So, what do you say?
Sure, of course we will! You're okay doing these too, right, Joshua?
Yeah, no problem. Looks like a good way to get some experience as a bracer.
That it's settled. I'll stop by the guild and let Aina know about the change of plan before I leave.
Alright, I'm starting to feel more determined than ever. We'll have to bust our tails with these jobs so we don't tarnish your name while you're gone.
Oh, Estelle, my beloved daughter. Papa is so proud. Oh, my dear Lena, who art in heaven, can you see your daughter now? Our little Estelle has grown up to be such a lovely young woman.
Face it, Dad, you're getting old. If people lose their trust in you at this age, you might as well just throw in the towel forever. I'm only helping you out because I'm your daughter and I have a duty to pay you back for the last 16 years.
I'm only 45, and what's more, I'm likely the most active member in the entire guild.
Not bad for a pair of comedians. By the way, Dad, which flight will you be on tomorrow? The one headed for Grand Cell or the one headed for Bowser?
I'll be on the one headed for Grand Cell. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning.
That means I'll have to get up a little earlier tomorrow. I'd better set my alarm clock just in case.
Dad.
Are you still awake, Joshua?
You'd better hold off on the liquor or Estelle will get mad again.
This is just my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink?
I'll pass. Actually, what I should be saying here is, don't offer alcohol to minors. I'm not like Shara, who would jump at any chance to enjoy a drink or 10.
Haha, That's because she holds the liquor much better than I do.
There's something really serious happening, isn't there?
There's no conclusive evidence, but there appears to be some sort of movement within the Empire.
The Erebonian Empire? That sounds pretty suspicious.
This movement doesn't appear to be overt, but that's what has me worried. I intend to do a little probing at the Erebonian embassy to see what turns up.
Understood. I'll make sure to look after Estelle while you're gone.
Don't you spoil that girl, you hear me? Now that she's become a bracer, she needs to learn to look after herself.
Estelle will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has talent with her staff as well. There's no doubt in my mind that she'll be a first-class bracer someday.
Yet the person, she's like a babe in arms who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her. At some point in time, she'll have to choose which path to follow in life. And Joshua, that same thing can be said for you too. It's already been 5 years since you became a part of this family, hasn't it? How time does fly.
Yes, it sure does seem that way.
About what you said back then, are you sure you won't reconsider taking those words back?
For me, keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know how I could live with myself. I know this may sound stubborn, but I can't take what I said. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize. But I'd like you to remember this. No matter what path you choose in life, you can't erase these past 5 years. Estelle and I will always be your family. No matter what might befall you.
Thanks, Dad. A father's love, a new beginning.
Well, it looks like it's time for me to board my flight. Estelle, don't do anything I wouldn't do myself, and try not to be a handful for Joshua either.
For the umpteenth time, I heard you already. How about you try not to go overboard with yourself with your own work? You're not getting any younger, you know.
Say what you will, but I'm not about to be overtaken by any youngsters. Scherazard, I'm really sorry about placing all this work on your shoulders at the last minute.
Please, don't be. I'm still slightly concerned, however, about whether or not I can do a decent job in your place.
There's no need to be so harmless of a streak, and I don't mean to make your life any more difficult, but please keep an eye on those two.
You just leave that to me. Is tightening up the reins and not swallowing these two fine with you?
You definitely understand the way I think.
What's this all about?
It looks like a mutual understanding between master and pupil.
The Grand Suburban airliner Linda will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now.
Uh-oh, I better take my seat.
Have a great trip, Dad. We'll take care of everything here while you're gone.
I'm not sure everywhere you'll be going, but don't forget to bring me back a souvenir. A little fancy something would be nice.
Hey now, this trip is for business, not pleasure. If I have any money left, I certainly think about it though. Alright, you two be good while I'm going.
He's gone. Again.
Yeah, Come on, you two, there's no need to look so down. Your father will be back in no time. I don't know what kind of investigation he's been asked to do this time, but when it comes to your father, he'll have it done before you know it. I'll not say that he's gone. He's always been away more than he's been at home. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, I'm going to get to work on those jobs your father left for me. But if you run into any trouble, give me a horn. Will do, but first I'd like to try and finish a few jobs with Joshua. I want to see what we're capable of doing as junior bracers. Alright, as you insist. I imagine that with Joshua taking along, there's probably not much to be worried about. Good luck, you two. Thanks! We'll do our best.
So, what do you want to do now, Estelle? Shall we go stop by the guild?
Yeah, we should probably talk to Anna and find out what jobs are waiting for us. Let's go!
This is the entrance to the traffic control tower. It looks like this is where they control the lighting devices and the boarding bridge.
It's kind of a reason won't be at work for a while. Is that so? Cassius was the one who was focused on. That's too bad. Claire! I think that even if Cassius trusts in normal attire, he'd still shine as an adult male. He genuinely started to express himself as a characteristic view, aside from the typical Joe. There's no doubt he'd be popular on a whole new level too. Claire, how old are you again?
She's a precocious one, isn't she?
This is really weird. Where could it have gone? Oh, excuse me, but can I ask you something? You didn't see a shiny rock around here anywhere, did you? Huh? A shiny rock? Yeah, that's right, one that sparkles. You didn't see a rock like that lying around anywhere, did you? Are you saying you lost something? I don't recall seeing anything like that. You know where you might have dropped it? The mom was calling for me, so I ran over to a general goods store where she was. I know I had it in my head at the time when I came back here, it was gone. When you say general goods store, you mean Mr. Ryan's store, right? Did you look in front of his store? Obviously, that's the first place I looked. You don't need to treat me like a kid, you know. My, aren't you a charmer? Well, I already asked the Bracer Guild to help it, so I'm sure it'll show up sooner or later. If you do happen to come across it, give me a holler straight away. It'll probably be around.
What's the deal with everything being in short supply around here? Damn it, somehow I'm going to have to dig up a grade A product before I head to my next business deal.
Huh?
What's the matter?
I wonder what this is. There's something shining down there through the sewer gate.
You're right. It looks like something must have fallen through.
The sewers?
Don't tell me you forgot about the sewers already. You know, that smelly monster-infested place we were in not that long ago?
Ah, right, those sewers!
We went there doing our practical training, right? The entrance to the sewer should be just behind the chapel. If you're so interested in what's down there, then how about we check it out a little later?
Sure, let's do that! I see now. The thing we saw shining through the sewer gate was this.
Seems like it. The quartz fragment, huh? Now we know why it was shining so much.
The white sparkles is beautiful. This is made of septium too, right?
Loosely speaking, yes. But let's talk about it later. This isn't really the place to have a leisurely chat.
I guess you're right. No normal person would want to stay here any longer than they had to. Oh, good morning, Estelle and Joshua. Has your father already left? Yep, just barely. That's why we came here to find out about the jobs he left for us.
Sure.
There are a total of 3 jobs I've lined up for you. For the first one, I'd like you to head out to the farm west of you. The farm west of you? Isn't that where Theo lives?
Theo?
I seem to have heard that name somewhere before.
Theo Person. She was one of our classmates at Sunday school. She's also the puzzle farm owner's daughter.
Oh, really? It's actually the puzzle farm that put in a request to have someone exterminate some monsters. Are they really having problems with that? Fortunately, nobody has been hurt, but the owner and his family are upset over their fields being destroyed by the creatures. Therefore, the guild received an extermination request. I never would have expected something like that to happen. Okay, we'll head out there right now. Here, take this with you. The guild referral. This document certifies that you were dispatched by the guild. Please give it to the owner of the farm. You already know Theo's father pretty well, so I don't think this is necessary. But we'll take it just in case. Hey, is that rock? Could it be that this is the rock you've been looking for? Hand it over the quartz fragment. Yep, this is the one. A shiny rock. Why is it all dirty like this? Hey, don't you have something else to say before you complain? You guys are prizes, right?
I've already paid your money to the guild. Therefore, I think I have the right to complain.
It's not a problem here.
Calm down, Estelle, he's just a kid.
I know that, but...
This quartz is what you were looking for, right?
Yeah, that's the one. That rock is really quartz? You mean the same kind of budget in an oddment?
Yep, it's all the same kind of quartz made of sapphire. It's chipped so it doesn't function anymore.
I see. So this rock belonged to an oddment. Huh? What's wrong? You seem a bit out of it.
Who,
Me?
oh, it's nothing. I'm glad you found it. I guess that's about it then. Oh, that reminds me. I almost forgot. Here, take these.
Drill meatballs.
My mom gives these to me and tells me they're healthy, but they're kind of bitter, so I can't stand them. Anyway, I appreciate what you did for me today.
Seriously, what a cheeky little kid!
I'm sure it's a difficult age for him. But I wonder why he was searching for the quartz.
What do you mean? Now that you mention it, it does seem a little strange. But oh well, everyone has something they think is important.
True words couldn't be spoken. Perhaps the kid has an interest in orphans.
I for one don't see what's interesting about these overly complex gadgets. My brain goes numb just thinking about them.
Except for the fact that you'll have to get used to them sooner or later. You won't be able to fulfill your job as a bracer if you can't use one.
Alright, I'll try and learn. Quest find the shiny rock completed.